Hello, YouTube! It is Friday, and I got a story for you. And this one involves my mom. I don't know what I was going with. I don't know what I was going. But anywho, so in this story, I'm going to tell you about the time where my brother and I made my mom fly. And I bet you're wondering, okay, how'd you make your mom fly? Was a hammock involved? Was some sort of blob? I think like blob was involved. No. So one day, and this was like back in high school, my mom, sometimes when my parents ask for their backs to be popped, or when we ask for our backs to be popped, we will literally like be sprawled up on the floor on our stomachs and have them step on our backs to crack it. Well, my mom, she didn't want us to step on her back, but she did, however, needed a kink in her back to get rid of. That's what she told us. That's what she said. So she sprawled out on her stomach, and she basically told my brother and I, to pull her. So basically, she told my brother, "Hey, take me by the wrists," and she told me take her by the ankles, and she goes, "I want you guys to pull." So my brother and I, we look at her and we ask, we look at each other and we look at her and we ask, you sure you wanted us to do it? We could just step on your back and that'll be in there. And she goes, "No, it's in my lower back. I want you guys to pull me, because if you guys pull me, it will pull on my lower back and therefore the kink will crack." So, my brother and I, doing as we were told, we're like, okay. So my brother, he grabbed, he took my mom by the wrists, and I took my mom by the ankles, and my mom said, "Pull." So, so we did as we were told. We pulled, and after we pulled, as we were pulling, my brother and I, again pulling, we had managed to pick my mom up. We had managed to lift her up from the ground, and we were pulling, not hard, not obnoxious, just we pulled. So we pulled, and in doing so, we had managed to lift my mom up as we're pulling. And I'm seeing this. So as I'm doing this, I'm seeing that we had lifted her up, and I started cracking up because I wasn't expecting us to be doing this, period. Second of all, I wasn't expecting my brother and I to manage to lift her up just by her wrists and ankles. I wasn't expecting my mom to be like off the ground because her kids are pulling her because of a kink. And you can't make this stuff up. You can't freaking make this stuff up. I'm freaking serious. You can't make this stuff up. So, hang on, give me a minute. I'm so sorry. So, she's up in the air as we're pulling her. And then she says, "All right, stop, put me down. So we put her down. I'm still hysterical. My little brother, you can see that when he tries not to laugh, he'll like put his hand on his face like that, or like put his face down, like do like this. That's his ways of trying not to laugh. And he's like with his arms to his waist and like turns his head to the side and like is doing this, trying very hard not to laugh. My mom is on the floor like, "What the heck just happened? I told you guys to pull me, not to make me fly." And I said, "We were pulling you. I mean, that's what's gonna happen when you pull. You're gonna be off the ground, and what we're supposed to do? Drop you? She's like, "Hey, I'm asking for my back to be pulled. I never thought I'd be flying like Peter Pan." Oh my god, you just can't make this stuff up. You just can't. You really can't.